Have you ever wondered why women try to make their faces whiter by using makeup?
It's a status thing. Goes back long before the Rococo. If you were poor, you worked outdoors, right? So you got suntanned. And the moment somebody saw you, they knew you were poor.
With paleness, the opposite was true. If you were pale, you stayed indoors, enjoying your leisure. So your skin was white, a condition that found particular favour in the Rococo.
It wasn't just the women either. There were plenty of Michael Jacksons out there as well, trying desperately to look less dark than they were.
But it was the women who really suffered, and among whom the fiercest tragedies were enacted.
See this mirror, a beautiful Georgian mirror, made by William Linnell in 1759. This mirror used to belong to a famous Rococo beauty called Maria Gunning.
Maria Gunning came from Ireland. Her family was poor, so she became an actress and wowed them with her looks. First in Dublin, and then in London.
She arrived in London in 1751. She was 18 and quickly became the Angelina Jolie of her times, a celebrity actress famed for her beauty.
When Maria went by in her carriage, crowds would line the streets in the hope of glimpsing her. She got so famous, her shoemaker began charging people sixpence just to see her shoes.
So it didn't take her long to find herself an earl. And in 1752, she married the Earl of Coventry and settled down to a life of being beautiful. This is the actual mirror he bought for her, which used to hang above the mantelpiece in her dressing room.
Every day, Maria Gunning would spend hours painting her face, getting ready to appear before her doting public. And soon enough, that's what killed her.
The whitener she used was made of lead white, which achieves excellent coverage. But the lead began combining with the moisture in her skin to form an acid that began eating away at her face.
To cover up these patches where her skin had fallen off, Maria Gunning would apply even more whitener.
The rouge on her cheeks, a fashion imported from France where the country girl look became briefly popular, was made from lead paste and cinnabar, a waste product of mercury mining. So rouge gave you lead poisoning and mercury poisoning.
As for her lipstick, Maria Gunning liked to use mercuric fucus, a seaweed extract with a particularly high concentration of mercury. So the acid ate away at her skin, the lead poisoned her, the mercury seeped into her veins, and as the sores grew ever more visible, so more and more makeup was needed to cover them.
She died at the age of 27 and spent her final year in a darkened room where no one could see her.
This lovely George II giltwood overmantel mirror, given to her by her husband, with its exuberant acanthus scrolls and its brimming basket of flowers would have seen all this. And the poor mirror must have thought to itself, human beings, eh? You couldn't make them up.